We have just completed the 2021 Blue Whiskey Independent Film Festival. With my fellow judges, Myra Rivera and Leo Brady, we enjoyed an amazing week of independent films featuring compelling character-driven stories. We sat in the back of the theater, experiencing the films for the first time with the audience, a wonderful feature of this festival. The judging decisions were extremely hard, and not all worthy films could receive awards. Now, on to the 2021 Blue Glass Awards. A score can establish the mood and should support the story without overwhelming it. One score really helped subtly drive an absurd story of often silent awkwardness with its compelling bass line. The Blue Glass Award for Best Original Score goes to David Munoz Perez for Coda 77. We had some great songs in films this year, but one actress-songwriter made us fall in love with her music with songs that perfectly fit her character. The Blue Glass Award for Best Original Song goes to Andrea Van Kampen for Song for Kate from Multabella.
I think I've got something.
What? No way. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna bail on me this time, are you?
Bail on me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Think of like a train in the background.
Okay.
Just do that the whole time.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay, I'm done. Sorry.
I can almost hear them calling out across the blue. 3 of them smiling, harbor views. If I touch my skin so lightly, he's warm against me still. All is long forgotten, and I've had my fill.
The production designer helps create the surroundings in which the actors exist. One phenomenal production design smartly echoed and amplified the theater of the absurd world of the film with details that amazed and delighted. The Blue Glass Award for Best Production Design goes to Andrea Cabrero for Coda 77.
Me recuerdas a una película. Te pareces a la mala de Superman 2. ¿La has visto?
Yo no veo televisión, mi amor. ¿Y a qué vino?
He quedado con una chica.
Harto trabajo. Usted es cíngaro.
Yo vivo aquí al lado.
¿Usted tiene rastas acá?
Lo siento.
Cinematography can convey a story with an image, cement a picture in our mind with the framing of a scene, and express emotions with the movement of a camera. Shot in the lush setting of Taormina, Italy, this film not only used the surroundings, but displayed a flair for how cinematography can heighten the romance in the moment. The Blue Glass Award for Best Cinematography goes to Joel Froome for Multabella.
To the questions in my I wasn't looking for any answers to the questions in my mind. I wasn't looking for any answer to the questions in my
car?
A sound designer helps create life by adding all the sounds we take for granted. This film surrounded the audience with compelling ambience and swelling music. The Blue Glass Award for Best Sound goes to Tim Hoffer for Forgive Me, Father. Film editing is just as creative as it is technical. In this film, we heard stories, both past and present, that were intercut to provide a complete story from a variety of perspectives. The Blue Glass Award for Best Editing goes to Travis Chandler for Far Out West.
It's clear that the kind of nexus of the counterculture is shifting from beatniks in New York to the burgeoning hippie movement in the Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco. So by 1966, we find Judd out on the West Coast, and there's Charista groups popping up in a number of towns out there.
And this was the storefront classroom.
And that sign was right here. That's where that sign was. So this is historic. This was the place where we received new people. You know, where we had open house meetings where people interested would come to meet us.
In a film about the hopelessness and despair in a dead-end town, one actress brought in a bit of hope and balance that gave us a tiny glimmer of optimism. The Blue Glass Award for Best Supporting Actress goes to Amy Groening as Chicky in Bone Cage.
You didn't used to be like this before.
Before when?
I don't know. You know, before Trav died? Before you quit school, started drinking every day?
You know what I feel these days?
What?
Nothing.
Why don't you just tell me?
No, nothing. You know, shaking inside that machine. Hearing everything outside just get tore up. No, Jesus Christ.
In historical Eastern Germany, a young boy struggles with the loss of his mother and a desire to defy authority and find his father in the West. The Blue Glass Award for Best Supporting Actor goes to Valentin Rosenberger as Thomas Lehmann in Forgive Me, Father.
It is the arrival of the character Brianna that changes the entire dynamic of this film. Not just because it's the conflicting tale about a son reuniting with his estranged father, but because this actor fully embodies the character, using a touch of a light comedic side and an instant command in every scene. The Blue Glass Award for Best Actress for her portrayal as Brianna goes to Delia Kropp in Landlocked.
Hey, it's me. I didn't expect you to pick up. I don't know what I expected. Anyway, I just wanted to call and tell you I'm with my son right now. He reached out, I didn't reach out. You always said I should, so I just wanted to let you know. I'm sorry for not listening. I'm sorry for a lot of things. I messed up. I don't want to mess this up.
An actor has the responsibility of not only interpreting the story, but also characterizing it in a way that is unique and believable. In this film, we see the character's evolution unfold internally and externally with the relationships. The Blue Glass Award for Best Actor goes to Gareth Bennett Ryan as Mark Smithson in Ribblehead.
The author of the breakout fiction hit of the season, Tales from the M62 Corridor. He comes from Sheffield, and his name is Mark Smithson. Welcome to Arts Review, Mark.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, how has it felt being thrust into the limelight quite so quickly?
I mean, it's not like I'm J.K. Rowling or anything, but, you know, the prizes are nice, the money is nice. But where I'm from, people don't let you get big ideas for long.
The best screenplay is when an artist brings words together to make a story come to life. Every letter, every beat is a meticulous process to convey a journey, a tragedy, a comedy, or a romance. In this film, we experience what it is like to dive into the mind of a writer and his process. It's a glimpse at the torture and the beauty of what words can create. The Blue Glass Award for Best Screenplay goes to Tom Young for Ribblehead.
Hundreds of men, women and children labour in a remote valley in service of a Victorian dream of the future. But it was not their dream, and it was not to be their future.
Hi.
The director is the captain of the ship, someone who has their hands in all aspects of the production. The writing, the lighting, the performance, and the final product fall on the shoulders of the fearless leader. This year's director delivered a finished product with a delicate touch of our hearts through the sweet music and romantic poetry of Motabella. The Blue Glass Award for Best Director goes to Alexander Jeffrey for Motabella.
Till now, it's the memory of tomorrow. The memory of tomorrow.
Why'd you stop?
I don't know. Hearing it again, it's no good.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's no good.
Josie, look at me. You're good.
No, back to the drawing board.
You're out of your mind. It is really good, though. I mean, I wrote it, so. I want 50%.
You get 49.
Animation has the opportunity to take the audience to a magical place. With its artistic style, color, and sound, this film told a story that immediately immersed its viewer into a beautiful world. The Blue Glass Award for Best Animation goes to The Peach Scarf. Experimental film uses an unconventional approach to filmmaking. In this film, we see the director depict his own experience creating this film through unusual circumstances. The Blue Glass Award for Best Experimental goes to State of Agitation.
كنت ضايعة وسألت صاحبي إذا فيه يساعدني. قال لي يا بتتركيه يا بتتركيني.
شو عملت بالآخر؟
شو قولك؟
ليه؟
لأني بحبك أكتر؟ هلا أنا كنت بفضل أنغرم بحدا أحلى من هيك، بس شو بدي أعمل حبيتك.
This music video created a world that was unusual but beautiful. As we follow the character, the audience finds a deeper meaning within the song. The Blue Glass Award for Best Music Video goes to Shots of Light. A documentary film can unveil unexpected stories while educating the audience. This filmmaker told her story about a complicated disease through a positive and uplifting approach. The Blue Glass Award for Best Documentary goes to Fraser Syndrome and Me.
Let's talk about the word normal. I was born with Fraser syndrome. I don't know any other life. For me, normal is the fact that I have had 31 surgeries. And though nothing is pressing at the moment, I know that there's always a chance for more. I'm hearing impaired. I'm vision impaired. And because of the small roots in my teeth, there's a chance that my teeth will fall out someday. So yes, compared to the rest of the kids around me growing up, my life wasn't normal. But it was my life. And all I've ever tried to do from the moment that I was born was live.
Making a dramatic short film takes precision and an ability to instantly hook the audience. This film does that from the first second, capturing the story of a single mother getting her children out the door for school, only to be hit with the shock of a phone call asking for the ransom of her kidnapped daughter. The Blue Glass Award for Best Narrative Short Drama goes to The Woman of the House.
Que tenemos a la pequeña. ¿Me escucha? Espabile, chingada madre.
¿Cómo que a la pequeña? ¿Pero de qué me estás hablando? Es mentira. ¡Es mentira!
Cuelgue,
¡No puede ser! ¡Es imposible!
Cuelgue a ver si tiene huevo, señora.
Mira.
A la más mínima duda de que está llamando a otro celular o algo así, la mato, ¿eh?
Vale.
Ok, vale.
No, espera. Deme una prueba de que tiene a mi hija. Deme una prueba.
Pelón, córrele, güey. Tráela, güey.
¡Elena! ¡Elena!
A talking dog named Basketball stole the show in a dark comedy that delighted and surprised us. The Blue Glass Award for Best Narrative Short Comedy goes to A New Leash on Life.
Frank, wasn't that the park back there?
I never said we were going to the park.
Oh. Well, remember to leave the window open a crack when you're in the store. Otherwise, it's an oven in here.
We're not getting groceries.
We're not visiting your mother, are we? You know that she thinks I'm a cat, right?
My mother is in Florida visiting my sister. Basketball, there's something I need to tell you.
She shouldn't be traveling. What's her doctor thinking? You know what? I'll have a word with him.
We're going to the vet.
Wait, are you sick or something?
To captivate an audience and leave them with the memory of a story is how cinema can impact us. This film lifted up our spirits with a romance about two lost souls meeting in the small town of Italy, finding creative inspiration, and discovering a friendship where they least expected. The Blue Glass Award for Best Narrative Feature goes to Molta Bella.
So, you may remember the woman in the photograph, right? The one you helped me recreate? Well, you probably guessed it. I mean, that's my mother, right? And about 2 weeks ago, she died of cancer. And everybody who knew her said she was just made of light, I mean, she always had this smile a mile wide, and she was known to just live for her children. She was the only one that really gave me confidence, especially in this stuff, right? And anyway, so she left us all a bit of money, and for me, she told me to do something special, something real meaningful, and that's a big pill to swallow. So I decided to come to her favorite place in the world to try to figure out how best to honor her legacy. And it's the first time I've ever had any money. I didn't know what to do with it, so I figured I'd try to find the answer here, you know.
The Best of Illinois is an award given to a film that captures the very spirit of an independent filmmaker. This film was shot and set in Illinois, but also predicted the resilient nature of kids surviving during bleak times, with a dash of dark humor. The Blue Glass Award for Best Illinois goes to They Grow Up So Fast.
Open the door, girl.
This year, our audience was treated to an exploration of an actual 70s commune, amazingly following these people from their polyamorous group structure to their present-day lives 40-some years later. The Blue Glass Award for Audience Favorite goes to Far Out West.
Hi, welcome to Utopian Technology. My name's Jazz. I'm going to show you some of the what I consider to be the most fun section of the store.
How many people are thinking of computerizing? Not have already done it, but are thinking of it?
Thinking of it, but not quite focused.
Okay, still, let's keep the hands up for a second. I just want to see where this is relevant to.
And I'm Mitch Slomiak. I'm with Abacus. I act as the Information Systems Manager, which means that the computers are my responsibility. Some people call me the computer rabbi.
I was the only one with a business suit, so I was the president for a while.
This year's Best of Fest impressed us in so many ways. It drew us into a compelling, character-driven story that entertained us while making us really care about these interesting people. The Blue Glass Award for Best of Fest goes to Molto Bella.
Checkers, the day that we met, someone special stumbled in. Of course